Hey guys, it's me, Alyssa, here at Rags to Stitches. Thanks for joining us for coffee again today. I'm so excited to hear what's been going on with you guys and what's on your heart. And I just love that you guys link up every week. This seriously has been so much fun for me. It does get me out of my comfort zone each week to do a video blog. But I feel like it's been so great because we get to know each other on a more personal level, almost as if we are having coffee together. If we were having coffee today, I would tell you that I pretty much guzzled my coffee down before I started recording this video blog, mostly because I have some news to share with you, and it's great news, it's good news, but at the same time for me it's been a little bit of an emotional road to get to this point. And I guess I'll just back up. So, for the last couple of weeks, there's been an ongoing conversation with me and Kyle about how it's going to look to run the blog, the shop, and Pollinate Media. And I feel like the shop has been a great stepping off point for me to teach me all about branding myself as a business owner, as a shop owner, and it's taught me a lot about customer service and finding ways to, market myself that were out of my comfort zone. All these really great things. But I also do feel like at the end of the day, God opens and closes doors in our lives, and it's like he's almost like written our life into chapters. And so as doors open, that opens a new chapter to our lives, and then sometimes those doors close. And I just feel like with everything going on with Pollinate Media Group and how busy we've become, which is an amazing thing, and just all the great doors God's opening, that I'm just struggling to find quality time with my family, because when I'm not doing stuff for Pollinate Media, I'm trying to keep up with the shop and marketing the shop and sewing and ordering fabric and cutting fabric. And I'm just realizing that, there's a difference between being able to do it all and should I be doing it all? Do I need to be doing it all? And I'm realizing that at the end of the day, my legacy, I want it to be my family. Don't want it to be, oh, she was known for how many clutches, neon bow clutches she sold, or, I don't know, that iPad case she made. And while as much as I love seeing, my clutches and, everything on Instagram and all your blog posts, and I just feel so grateful for everybody who has supported the shop in the last few months. I'm just realizing that I'm struggling to juggle it all. And at first, when the conversation started to come up with Kyle about shutting the shop, I didn't want to, because there was a part of me that felt like if I shut it, it was like I was failing to be able to do it all. And you know what, like, I'm mentally emotional, but like, it has nothing to do with being a failure. It has everything to do with realizing what my priorities are. And my priority at the end of the day needs to be spending time with my kids. It needs to be having that time with my husband. And so we've kind of been going back and forth, but then I feel like God's used other people that I really respect in my life, people who I look up to, people who have mentored me, and of course some of my really close friends have been asking me, like, how are you doing this? How are you feeling? You seem to be overwhelmed. And I think that was just God's way of saying, Alyssa, I'm closing this door, but I'm opening so many others. And you can either choose to stand in the doorway of this chapter, or you can move with me into the next together. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is a decision that has not come easily for me, but I know it's the right decision. And so I'm just letting you guys know that Rags to Stitches shop is shutting its doors. I'm sure there will be times where I'll, still get the creative juices going, and I'll sew clutches and throw them up on Instagram, and people, you can grab them at that point. But I just feel like trying to keep up with the day-to-day of the shop, and knowing that I'm too much of a control freak to like let somebody else do all the sewing and everything. That this is the right decision for me. That instead of trying to manage more, I just need to manage less. And so, or manage differently, I guess I should say. So I'm still going to be here with the blog, blogging, being a part of this community that I love, being online, being available, have some really, really awesome changes, or coming to the blog that I'm going to be talking about next week. Just more ways to grow as a community, and I'm really excited to share those with you, but you'll have to wait until next week. But for now, I wanted to share with you because I love you guys, and because you're my friends, and when things, when God's opening doors that I need to walk through and closing others, like, I want to share that with you. So you may have already noticed, but everything in the shop has already been marked sold out, with the exception of products that are already made. If you have won a giveaway or have placed a recent order, please don't worry. I am working on all of those, and my goal is to get them all sent out in the next week. But yeah, we are making this move towards closing the doors of the shop, and I just want to say that I love you guys, and I hope that you'll support me in this. And I know most of you will understand, because you've probably had to make decisions like this at some point in your life. It doesn't need to be a handmade business, but just knowing like what needs to be important and what needs to be prioritized. And for me, like I said, I want my legacy to be my family and my kids, and the kind of mom that I was to them, and the quality time that I spent with them. And I don't want to be remembered for being up until 2 or 3 in the morning because I'm trying to juggle the blog and the shop and Polony Media. I don't. So, anyways, before I, get all emotional about putting it out there and just the finality that it means, I'm going to let you guys go. I look forward to watching all of your vlogs and reading all of your posts, and I will chat with you next week. Adios, friends.